Hey hustlers, Miles here. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create an awesome design for Etsy in less than 10 minutes. Let's get into it. So welcome back to Hustle Endeavor. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you like this video. If you're new here on this channel, we're all about hustling hard today for a better tomorrow by building profitable income streams online. So let's get into the topic of the video. So I'm going to teach you how to create this design so you can learn the process, see how easy it is, and then you can start cranking out your own awesome designs for your print-on-demand products. Please feel free to pause the video any point just so you can follow along. All the links to all the icons and fonts that I use will be in the description. And finally, you are going to need to have Photoshop to follow along. So let me get into my screen and let's get into it. Okay, so we're currently in Adobe Photoshop at the moment, which is essential if you want to create really good designs. So if you haven't done so already, I recommend investing. So first things first, what I like to do is just write out the quote or the saying that you're going to be writing first. So just select the type tool, which is a T, and we can just type it out first, just for a point of reference. You can always get rid of it later, which we're going to be doing. So the dreamers are the saviors of this world. So next we're going to grab the circle tool, hold down shift. That essentially keeps the circle symmetrical, so it doesn't turn into like an oblong or something like that. And we're just gonna make it sort of get it sort of to sort of decent size, and I'm just gonna color it yellow so I know where it is. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna grab the type tool. And we're going to just hover over the circle. You'll see a little line appear. That means you can write on it. And we're just going to write out the first part of the phrase. The dreamers are. Next, we're going to change the type. So all the type that I'm using in this design will be linked in the description. And then we're just going to click on the point where the numbers are, and we're just going to hold down on the arrow key, and that essentially makes it larger. So we're going to get it so it's just in the center. Oh yeah, I forgot le, so we're going to add that. Don't worry if it's slightly off center, just grab this black arrow here, just click a little circle, let's move the circle slightly, so see that, and just position it so you can get it sort of centered so it looks symmetrical. Okay, then we're going to get rid of the circle. And we're just going to move that to this, sort of center it. So next, we're going to get the highlighted word, or the word that I want to be prominently displayed, which is going to be saviors. So we're going to make another circle, but don't hold the shift key down yet this time, because we don't want it to be a perfect circle. We're just going for sort of a more of a longer shape. And we're going to get the type tool again. I'm going to click on it, and we're going to come to this other type, which is going to be main focus type for the saviors. And then we're going to come up here, click on the point bar, and we're going to hold down the arrow key to make it sort of the size we want. So then we're going to move it up slightly. it slightly bigger. Don't worry if it goes off the center. As I said before, we're going to use the black arrow key just to make sure we can get it centered. There we go. Okay, I'm going to move that there. Okay. We're going to grab the type tool again. We're going to write out the rest of the phrase. So, of this world. And we're gonna. What we want to do is we want to make sure everything's symmetrical and fits. So I just double checked. The first one's 78 points in size, and this one's 78 points in size. So I'm gonna move that up there. Okay. So now I want to add a little image of some trees. So I've already downloaded these from Creative Market just for purposes, but you can find all the little icons you need there. So I'm going to grab the trees from here. I'm going to copy that. Control C. Let's copy that in. Just going to make that there. Put that in the center here at the bottom. So then I'm going to grab these lines as well, these kind of sort of rusticy looking lines, and drag these in. Look at that. Remember to hold shift. That keeps it in symmetrical, or the size relative. Right. So move that down slightly now. Like that. Okay. So now I'm going to add something. I'm going to use nation type again. I'm just going to add some type back here, just to go beside the trees. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to make it smaller so it's kind of in line with the trees. Okay, I'm going to move that beside it. And if you hold Option, you can see two arrows that appear. That means that you can copy that exact thing. So I'm going to move that around now. So here, I'm going to type tool again. And I'm going to go 1886. As you can see, it looks a little bit off. I'm going to move that up slightly. So you can see the spacing is slightly sort of not as spaced out as a synth. So if you click on that, come to your character bar, you should see this VA that increases the space between the numbers. And we're just going to click on it, use the arrow tool just to make it sort of slightly similar. So there you have it. That's kind of the basis of the design done. So now we're going to add the finishing touches. So we're going to get rid of the saying now because we don't need it. I'm going to click down. I'm going to select everything there. So all the layers are selected, you can see. I'm going to come up to the control panel and I'm going to go to Image, Merge Layers. So that merges everything together. And I'm going to come down, click the FX tool at the bottom here, and then go to Color Overlay. I'm going to click make sure it's black, just to make sure everything's the same color. For the next part, so what we're going to do, we're going to add a layer mask to this. So this little square with a circle. So you should see two sort of squares appear there in your layer panel. And then what you're gonna do, you want to download a texture. I got this from Unsplash. This is what we're gonna use to add a sort of a vintage effect to the design. And you're gonna copy it, Command C, and then you're going to go over to your layer mask. Make sure it's selected. Hold Option and click on it, and it will come up like this. And you're gonna paste in the texture. So remember to hold Shift. We're gonna make sure that the texture goes over the whole of the white space. Then we're gonna Command D to deselect, and then we're going to see what it looks like. So if we come back down here and select the other layer, you'll see that it kind of has now a vintagey effect. And if you're happy with that, that's fine, but what I want to do is I want to make it slightly darker. If we come over here and we select this again, we come to Image, go to Adjustments and Curves. If you click on this line, you can make it as dark or as light as you want. You can play around with it. Select OK. Then we'll get rid of the background. Select the visibility button, which is this little eye on the side of the layer panel. I'm going to select that. Click that, and now it's ready for. It's essentially ready to be uploaded to your print on demand company. So all you have to do now is save it as a PNG. And there you have it. It's very simple, but it looks pretty good in my opinion. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when these videos come out. And let me know in the comment section if you like these type of videos. If you'd like to learn more about how to create awesome designs, let me know, and I can get on to do some more for you. Keep hustling, and I'll see you in the next one.